All right, welcome back to the Tome of Annihilation, everybody. Nice to have you along as you are the now level 2 even, which is great. As you have one more day back in Port Nyanzaru. You've gained a guide, Salida, which you seem pretty set on. And I think we have some full character art for Salida. No, we don't. Okay, so here you got Salida. You've also promised Annette. Remember, Annette was the granddaughter of Grandpa Zatembi, who gave you some various visions, talked about a city to the south and snakes and all sorts, but he didn't go any closer, so that's something interesting. But you promised to take his granddaughter, Annette, to the Aldani Basin. And there's, of course, a nice little dinosaur race, which the mighty Rock won just over the hamstrung Arcus. So, I think we ended last time with you guys retreating back to the Thundering Lizard, or was it the Kaya's House of Repose, I think. More upmarket. Seedier wouldn't be quite the right word, I don't think. So, mighty bands of adventurers, what would you like to do? As the early morning, as you wake up early in the morning on your last full day inside of Port Nyanzaru, what would you like to do? Create water is not a ritual spell. You would know that. tell me, is this Rock the winner of the dinosaur race? Is this the Rock? Well, greetings. My name is William, and it is an absolute pleasure to meet you. And he holds out his hand to shake. Well, you've, I heard, most of you were in the dinosaur races and performed pretty well. I have someone who would like to meet you, who would like to say hello to you. Well, this is not just a fan, shall we say. It is a Wakanga Otamu. Do you recognize the name? I know you're new in town. Does anybody recognize the name Wakanga Otamu? Nope. Wakanga Otamu is one of the merchant princes of this place. Most noted for cornering the market on spells and the arcane, shall we say. And he has a friend who I think you would perhaps like to meet as well. Her name is Sindra Sylvain. They would both very much like to meet you. Well, Sindra knows you, of course, but Wakanga, you've, shall we say, piqued his curiosity. Well, if you'd be so kind then, follow me. And this guy, William, leads. He's dressed in long flowing robes, dark skin like most of the people here. And he takes you over to... of course, if you need to take notes, I perfectly understand. So Daniel takes you out into the bustling streets. And he says, well, this is quite the honor. Most people have to make appointments to see one of the merchant princes. So consider this an absolute honor. You have been invited, and I must say, when people come here, we don't think much of them, really. But you've made a name for yourself already, winning the dinosaur race. It's fantastic. So just follow me, step down this way. Oh my God, what is that? Look out! Can everybody please make me a dexterity saving throw? Just to get things started. Okay. Nope. Nope, not a spell. You're going to need your lucky rabbit there, Leopold. They're 13, what is it? So as you're walking past one of these buildings, a large chunk of building stone is kind of, looks as if it's fallen off the top there, and it comes crashing down. Carrick looks out the way. Leopold looks as if about he's going to eat it, and it goes to the left or right under it, but then it just bounces off of a roofing pillar and bounces off to the side. Arcus dunks to the side. Inyoka ducks to the side. K2 looks up. What's this? And this thing comes crashing down on him right in his face for 15 points of damage to K2. Can everybody make me a perception check, please? Except for, I'll say, K2, who's dealing with falling rock to the face. Oh, look at you, perceptive lot. I think we have one more. Oh! You all look around and you look up onto the roof and you see this creature looking back at you. And it is very obvious that this creature has pushed this pot of wood on top of you. And no, you didn't. You're dealing with a rock to the face. So this thing crashes down on top of you. And can everybody except Anyoka make me a nature check, please? Because Anyoka, you're going to know this regardless. So a nature check. So I'll say still rock to face. So Carrick, you've never heard of these creatures before. Arcus, though, kind of makes sense for Arcus to know it. For a start, this is the type of creature that you recognize up there that has pushed this on top of you. And the creature kind of hisses and it snarls down at you. Stay away. You are delving into things you do not understand. You have been warned. And then it slinks away into the roofs out of sight. What you would know, this is called a 1T. It's not a UNT, which is tempting to read it like that. It's a 1T. Generally, serpent folks, kind of considered almost half snake, half person. Found in jungles. And, generally cold of heart. So, cold-hearted snake people. But regardless, this piece of roofing crashes down, clonks K2 on the ground. You hear this hissed warning from this creature as it dashes down the roof. What do you do? It's out of sight. Oh, William looks... Oh, actually. Let's have William make a dexterity saving throw. William, unfortunately, got the rock landed on him and he's a smear on the ground at the moment. Oh, yeah. You see William fall right beside you. Sure, make me a medicine check. We'll take the first one, 7. In your professional opinion, K2, he is dead. People with more intact skulls. An intact skull is generally a sign of life, and he's lacking one. Uh-huh. You all saw it happen. Some of the local guards come up to, oh my God, what was that? Is everybody okay? Oh no, that is not good. What happened here? Who pushed it? Who? Some snake woman. This is, Most unfortunate. Where did the snake woman go? Okay, the guards immediately go around, look to get on top of the roof. They're struggling to get up there because it's hard. Probably maybe why the 1T sold here. And they're going around. There's chaos in the streets. People are screaming at William. Less so with the dents in K2. But people are freaked out. This is not good. Oh, you know, all the... over here in the Merchant's Ward is where all the villas are. A young girl comes up and tugs at your robe, or your clothes anyway, Leopold, and says, "Was that a friend of yours, mister? And you're just going to leave him here? You're talking about going to the fancy places? Your friend's dead, mister. What you going to do?" Yeah, they've dashed. There's two guards who dashed off in pursuit of the 1T. Make a persuasion check. Pretty much. What do you want, mister? You gonna pay me to take you there? Og. Oh. Oh. A whole gold piece, mister. Oh, awesome. And she starts leading you around here. In K2, you've got the body of William. Which merchant prince do you want to see? There's like 7 of them or something. I lose count. How many? Who do you want to see? Oh, he's a magic guy. And they swing you past the Grand Market, across these walkways. And what you recognize is this is right where the dinosaur race started. Takes you across the bridge into the Merchant's Ward. And there's actually this first one here. Yeah, this is Wakanga Tombo's residence. Yeah. So, thanks, mister. One gold piece is great. Could you make it 2? Yeah. Well, there ain't 3 gold pieces, but you're so nice I made it 2. The little kid grabs it and goes live a life of her craziest fantasies, spending 2 gold pieces, which is outrageously overpriced. But, hey! Off she goes. Okay, so you found yourself standing in front of a merchant prince's villa, presumably Wakanga's. And I was assuming that William made it, but William did not. no actual signs. No one says it's Wakangas. It's definitely. It's a two-storied complex, and you hear a soft music coming from the inside. And there's lots of continual torches outside, seemingly, on their own, as if cast with a continual flame or something like that. But it's very, very nice, very ornate, made from marble. You can tell just by, in its proximity, its wealth is abundant here. But no signs. The front doors are closed. World's shortest lived NPC. Right there. So, as you knock on the door, door swings, and two very serious looking guards guard the entrance. What is it? William's dead. I'm sure you're not just bringing the body back here to take out a prince. This is most suspicious. Oh, wait. You're the Dragonborn that won, aren't you? Oh. Oh, well, come on in then. You did mention something about wanting to meet some, so follow me. Actually, he calls out, and someone who looks a lot like William but isn't, a female servant says, yes, if you'd follow me, I'll take you through to the sitting area. You can make yourself comfortable there, and then the prince, I'll call you when the prince is ready to see you. Just follow me through this way, please. Leave him with me. And one of the guys picks him up and goes around the side. I'm going to take him to one of the local temples here. They should be able to deal with his bodies. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll report back. How does that sound? So if you'd kindly follow me. Just wipe your feet, please, before entering. It takes me hours to keep these floors clean. Are the rest of you coming? It's. I don't mean to be rude, but you're going to have to leave your pet, your servant, outside. Looking very pointedly at Nyoka. I assume did Nyoka wipe his feet? I it's the, it took me hours to get this shine, and this creature is just messing things up. I really must insist. Either you find a way to keep him clean or ask him to leave. Apparently this creature, you've taught him no civil graces whatsoever, and I cannot abide by it. This is, of course, Prince Wakanga's house. Yep. Ah! No! Get it off me! Ah! Oh my goodness! Wow! Ah! Oh, I'm not paid enough to deal with this. Okay, come this way. Oh, is it? Let's have a look. And you see better now? Tell what, I'll turn off, because it looks right from my end. Let me turn off your... Okay. I'll put you in the sitting room anyway, so you're in the sitting room. Please take a seat here. Tea and refreshments will be provided. But please take a seat over here in the sitting area, if you'd be so kind. Okay. So 6. Oh, yeah. You got beaten up, bud. And this, as I said, this place is decorated quite well. Something you haven't noticed before in other areas of the city is all these torches and sconces on the wall. Seems to be lit by some type of magical means. And there's pleasant music wafting through here as well. And you strain your ears to hear it and try and look for a band or somebody playing. You don't see anything, but the music is present there nevertheless. And this, as is the tradition here, you're expected to sit on the floor. It's like one of those type of cultures. And the servant comes back, sits you down. She goes away and says, "I'll bring back some refreshments. Just make yourself at home." Is there anything you'd like to do or say while she's away? I don't think it is hot. Nope. It's most unusual. Okay. So, she comes back. I spoke to the master and he would like to meet you in the dining room. So refreshments would be served there. If you'd be so kind as to follow me. And she leads you through the northern part of it. It's like magnificently tiled hall in here, flanked by 2 staircases, and they just rise to the 2nd level. And she says, just come through here, through the grand hall, please. It is, it's fresh, it's clean. I imagine Anyoka's drunk dirtier water than this in his time. Yeah, just stuff. That's annoying. Swing around here to the south, K2, hang a left. Oh, I think that. There we go. That'll probably make things a lot brighter. Okay, she says, yeah, just step through here into the dining area. And she leads you down into here. And you see Sindra Sylvain, you're the one who set you on this, and Wakanga Otama, you assume, sitting down by her sides. And I'll just show you what this gentleman looks like. Just a second. Come on, Wakanga. There we go. Oh, is he gone? Yeah, this is what this gentleman looks like. He says, my friends, welcome to my humble abode. Please take a seat. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Welcome to my home. Have a seat, have a seat. Now, my name is Wakanga. It is a pleasure to meet you. I believe your name is Rakuan there, the dinosaur races, did you not? A monologue, go. Well, you're most welcome. As I said, it's just amazing to have such talented individuals in my humble home. My friend Sindra here says she sent you on some type of quest. And you see her kind of wrapped up in these cloaks upon cloaks, and you see this gnarled hand almost point out. And she says, yeah, that's the guys. These are the ones who want to end my curse. Amakanga, is this true? Are you going into the jungles of Omu to end this death curse? And tell me, but who is your guide? Oh, Salida, she won't do you well. There's a couple of larrikin guides I wouldn't recommend, but Salida, she will do you okay. And tell me, what other preparations have you made? Oh, food. There's plenty of food out there in the jungle if you know where to look. There's fruits, there's game. But let me ask you a question before I answer your question. You know, in the jungle there are, well, dinosaurs, quite frankly. I know some of you are not from around here, but there are all sorts of dinosaurs in the jungle. Pray tell, how do you tend to deal with these creatures? Well, sure this is the people you've hired, Syndra. As I told you, my friend, these guys, I have little faith that they'll actually succeed. She says, look, if you're going to survive, those dinosaurs that you have run on were raised from little baby dinosaurs and trained up to do these things. And let me say, they're just juvenile dinosaurs. There are adult versions of these things that are much, much bigger out. I don't believe I need to explain this to you. Dinosaurs are big. Like that little junior ones you were riding on. I mean, are you serious? You plan to go into the jungle and you think it's full of little baby dinosaurs that you can ride like some sort of theme park? Oh my goodness! You think dinosaurs can't swim? There are dinosaurs that live in water as well. Oh my goodness. Let me be as plain as I can. Syndra is my friend. You seem woefully unprepared. The dinosaurs out there are going to be big. They're going to be water dwelling. They're going to be land dwelling. They're going to... So how would you deal with a huge dinosaur that comes across your path? What will you do? You, rock. You might be able to ride a dinosaur, but you need to leave your wisdom to that creature over there. The dinosaurs out there are going to be your allies. Work with the dinosaurs, not against the dinosaurs. Okay? If you treat them with respect, they'll treat you with respect. It's split. Some of them like to eat meat. Some of them like to eat plants. Once again, I'm shocked to explain these things to you. But you asked me a question. I'm glad we've had this meeting, if nothing else, helping my friend Syndra here. The food... if you have food covered, listen to Inyoka. You need to help your friends out, if these are indeed your friends, he says to Inyoka. You know where to find food, it seems. You know how to treat the dinosaurs respect. So, I don't know if you've appointed a leader yet, but this creature with its 5 or so words that it says has shown more wisdom than the rest of you combined. So listen to that creature. The other... He knows how to survive, so he's one up on you. The other thing you'll need is insect repellent. You'll be eaten alive out there. Except maybe the metallic one over there, but the rest of you, get some goddamn insect repellent. I'm just going to look up the stats for that just a sec. So did you get a vial or a block of incense? Yes. A total of 1 gold piece? Yep. I'll say you've got so each. We'll say each one of those things is enough for 20 applications, and you've got 10. You've got 10 jars of it, right? One gold piece will give you 10 blocks of incense, which is very good for when you're camping at night. Just make a note of it that it's incense, and it will burn for 8 hours. In other words, you have a peaceful long rest. I'm going to give you advantage on it. I'm not going to say you're immune, but I'm going to say you have advantage if it comes to like a saving throw or anything like that. So you will have advantage on jungle melodies and the like. I think that will be a fair balance. So you have 10 days worth of incense. How long exactly do you think you'll be in the jungle for? 10 days, it seems? Get more. Get more. Now, the other thing that could be most useful is magic, which happens to be my area of specialties. Oh, where am I? Yes, so I have potions is very much my speciality. Is there something you're interested in buying? If you are, I am the person to talk to. Potions of healing I can do. And because you're friends of Syndra, and you're the champions of the dinosaur race, and quite frankly, I want to lend you a hand. 80 gold pieces for a healing potion. Oh, those are supply and demand prices, my friend. You want to spend your gold in the jungle? Is that what you're saying? Not for me personally, but if you do come across some more coin, come see me. I have other potions more expensive. I have spell scrolls as well. But let's just say they start at 100 gold pieces. I beg your pardon? Well, good luck. I will tell you that if you are you looking to purchase any beasts, I could refer you to one of my friends. Let me just say the beasts start at 100 gold pieces. So if that's out of your price range, then just let me know. Well, I know they have flying monkeys, flying snakes. Rumor has it, old Ifan even has a triceratops for sale. Final offer. And so once again, you seem nice and I want to help you. If you're looking for magical weapons, Iken Afa has those available. She has shields, she has daggers, she has ammunition. But if you're looking for a piece of the ammunition plus one, will go for 50 gold pieces. Or if you want a shield or a dagger, magically enchanted, of course, they start at 450. Once again, I'm assuming that's beyond your price range. But of course, keep in mind, the jungle is not a one-way street. If you think you have the time, then turn around, come back once you've got your gold. And at this point, Sindra goes, no, they can't delay. I waste more every day. Please, make haste. I wither and I die. Do not come back until you've heard stop this dreaded death curse. I beg you, make haste. Do not turn around. Makanga throws his up in the air as well. What can we do? I do have something, though, that I could give you free of charge. See, I have this tattered, water-damaged explorer's journal that was brought out of the jungles 15 years ago. It describes a wizard's various explorations in Chult, but not enough to detail to locate them on the map. This unnamed author, however, makes many mentions of his travelling companions, in particular a shield guardian named Vorn. Now, this journal came with a picture of Vorn's control amulet, but provided no clues to the amulet's current whereabouts. But I'm saying, if you locate the creature and locate the amulet, and it shows you the picture in the journal, then you can control this creature called Vorn. Maybe an ally for you, maybe a clue, maybe a red herring. But I believe Sindra gave you a map. I can show you on the map approximately where Vorn is, or where the journal was found. And damn it. We'll do it this way, token. This map's proving annoying. Sorry, map. Give me just a second. Just move you to the map in case I stuffs up. Not that one. This one. Sorry, just it's a very complicated map, this one. There we go. Come on. we'll do it that way. So he marks it on your map. And he says, yes, this was the place where Vaughan was located. And you'll see on your map, right there is Vaughan. So, maybe that'll help you, maybe it won't. But, yeah, best of luck. Is there anything more I can help you? Well, there's Camp Righteous and Camp Vengeance, I think it's called. Camp Righteous and Camp Vengeance. Well, put it this way. How do you train to get there? Overland? By canoe? By dinosaur? By canoe. Well, you should be able to make 2 hexes worth by the river. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it might take you about a week to get to one of them. Something like that. 7 days or so. Well, once again, these questions are somewhat surprising. Are you asking me if it's quicker to go down a river or hack your way through the jungle? Is that the question you're asking me? Well, I'll put it this way. If I were you, I'd stick to the river as long as you can. I know the river Soshin Star drains into the Aldani Basin. We don't have an exact location on that, but that's my understanding. Stick to the rivers as long as you can. It's difficult, but if you can manage it. If there's nothing else I can help you with, I thank you for this little talk, as I said, as a favor to my friend. And yes, you need to seriously prepare a bit better. Yes. Well, do not let me detain you. Okay, so you're gently escorted out of the prince's villa, back into the streets of the merchant ward, where things are a little bit more chaotic. What would you like to do? Now you might be able to pick up something at the Thundering Lizard if you want to make your way back there. Okay, so heading back through the streets, past the Golden Temple, I think it's called, back over these bridges, winding your way down here. As you get to about here, you hear like bells ringing all around this, like da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. We're under attack! The undead have arrived! 2 arms! 2 arms! And you see zombies outside these gates, and the guards are bashing them back. And they're doing a good job, and they're barely holding it. Guys, come over here! Lend a hand! Lend a hand if you can! Under attack! Okay, so you rush through to this gate, and the guards are kind of holding their own as they're bashing back zombies and guards. But you see up ahead there's a temple, and surrounding the temple is about maybe a dozen, maybe more zombies and skeletons. And the guards scream at you, "We can hold these! Go defend the temple if you can! Quickly!" Do you guys head to the temple? You push your way through, and you find yourself outside of a temple of Timora. And I say, some of you know Timora is the goddess of luck. It's who gamblers pray to before they roll their dice. And I hope everybody can see, and you see zombies attacking up here. There's a guard here preparing to defend themselves. And let's roll into initiative. Let's see how this goes. Yes. Just work. Okay, these ones. Oh. Not sure. So Leopold, you're saying yours is actually 4 then, right? Oh, sorry, no. That would be at advantage. It might be, let me just check. Add initiative. I'm not sure. Don't know why it's doing advantage for you. Not sure. We'll manually sort it out, but I think that was your first roll anyway. It looks like a 15, so I think 19 for Leopold. So I'll set you to 19. Rock. Okay. Don't forget you can always manually adjust these yourself. Just click on your name and then adjust the number yourself, but I think we should, right? So I'll set it to 14 and you are in the turn order. So you rush forward together as one. You see a brave guard, at least one, standing in front of these zombies, skeletons approaching them. Arcus, you're the first to react. What do you do? Zombies over here, skeletons over here. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, this is all as a bonus action, so you get a bonus action shot with your starry form. 5 doesn't hit a zombie. Nope. Oh. Let's have a look at your sheet. D&D campaigns. Okay, cool. I'll take a shot. Oh, that's even worse. So your first storm just whoosh, whooshes over. Yeah, there we go. Now you still have your action on top of that. Okay. Now the sling will be at disadvantage because I believe you're more than 30 feet away. Yeah, definitely. So just roll your sling again. Shoot. Clatters off to the side, no hit. Okay, so that's bonus action movement. Carrick. Okay. Whoosh, it goes. And, oh, at disadvantage though. Yeah, control. But just roll it again for now, but it is control. Oh, 8 still hits. So, boom. Zombie takes a javelin to the back. Roll damage. Should be right next to your... There you go, 9. So the javelin comes and sinks deep into the back of the creature, and it lets out a little... as it sinks into his back. Okay. Is that your turn, Carrick? Leopold. Yep. This one. Sure of it. Yeah, no problem. Straight roll. And it slices into the zombie, voomp, returns through your hand. So roll damage. Doesn't it? Oh, okay. Well, regardless, it does 4 points of damage. The zombie stumble. You actually slice off one of its arms, and then it picks up its arms and starts advancing forward. Okay. Inside you hear the screams of some priests. Help us! Somebody help us! Keep the zombies out! Help! And zombies come up here. Zombies make a slam action and miss. Okay, this other zombie comes up to this guard. Makes another slam attack, this time hitting. Somebody help us! Somebody help us! For the love of God, somebody help! You hear more, and the guard, this guard comes up, swings at the zombie, stabs it with a spear, hits for 7 piercing against, oh, that'll be actually that. You hear more screaming from inside, help! Help! Somebody help! So we have 2 attacks over here as these skeletons attack. Once, twice. Both miss. And then this skeleton comes over here. He attacks the guard. Hits for 7 piercing. Help! We need help! K2! So you can see over it. It's a low-lying tent. DC 13 deck saves 18. So Sacred Flame. So it doesn't miss the skeleton, but just goes right through the gap in the rib cage and the spine. Help! And the guards. This guard over here is going to take a swing at the zombie in front of it. Stabs it with a spear two-handed. Misses! This guard over here goes for the zombie. Stabs it with a spear two-handed. Hits for 9 piercing, and it goes down. Help! Help! And Yoka. Okay, what are you shooting with, just out of interest? Nice. So very good. Pull out of the longbow that hits the zombie. Which one did you get? This one. Okay. Thocks into the back, and the zombie must Constitution saving throw. You know, I don't know, you might know or not, but zombies have a habit of getting up sometime. This one does not get up as your arrow thocks into its back. There we go. So that one falls to the ground dead. Just remove him from the order. That was Inyoka. The skeleton advances on the guard. Swings at it with a short sword. Hits the guard. Guard falls to the ground. Somebody help the priests and the priestess. And he dies. Oh dear God, somebody help. The zombie rushes up onto the guard. Takes a slam attack against the guard. That hits for 3 points of damage. This zombie also comes up to the guard. Tries to slam the guard. But misses. Skeletons are advancing. The skeleton pushes past the dared guard, comes up to a priestess, and takes a swing at the priestess. And you hear a scream. Ah! Ah! People are dying already. The zombie will advance here and just wait in the horde behind it. The skeleton goes for the guard over there. Swings its short sword. Misses. Rock! Right at the bottom. Okay. I think that's at disadvantage. Oh, regardless, it hits. So roll damage for your javelin. 7 points of piercing. Nice. Okay. Skewers the poor creature. Arcus, what would you like to do? Nice. So a roll to hit. 13 hits. So roll damage. 12. Very good. And not only that, but the next attack, against that creature will be at advantage. Your guiding bolt whoosh, shoots through. Assuming that's your turn. Carrick. Yep. Oh, you do. Can you use your bow? Yep. Sure. At advantage. That hits, and it has 1 hit point left. So, poof, down it goes. Well done. Nice combo move. Carrick. Okay, how many javelins do you have? Let's have a look at you. Okay. 3 after this one. Okay. $14 hits. Oh, try it. I'm not sure what the window you're referring to is, but try it. Clocks into the zombie's back. It turns around and goes and starts leaping towards you, Carrick. Is that your turn? Okay, Leopold. To who? Okay, you're bardically inspired. Sure. Okay. Okay, cool. That's a bonus action for Bardic Inspiration, isn't it? So you'd still have your action. There we go. Yep. Nice. Which you miss. But the plus side returns back to your hand. More screaming from inside. They're just begging to be saved. It's not looking good. Their guards are falling. As this zombie attacks a guard with its slam attack. Misses. Another zombie goes for the guard in front of it. Slam attack. Misses again. A guard. That guard's dead. Help! Help! Skeleton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're overrunning the place. Help! And this guy will stop there. This guy will... Where is that guy? Go just right there. K2. Okay. This one, okay. 18 hits. And 6 piercing. Thocks into the back of the skeleton and he looks around and stares at you. He's still up. Is that your turn, K2? More screams for help from inside. There's brave guard over here. Get back, you foul beasts of the night! And he's going to attack the zombie right in front of him with his spear. Stabs it into the zombie, and he misses the zombie. Not good. This guard in front of you guys does the same thing. Stay out of the temple! Do not desecrate this place! And he stabs the zombie for 7 points of damage. Help! Help! They've breached the guards! Somebody please! And Yoka. Dash, okay. Okay. More screams from inside. The zombie attacks the guard straight in front of him, tries to slam into it. That misses the guard. The other zombie does the same thing, tries to slam the guard. This one does hit. And you see blood just coursing down this guard here. He's in a lot of trouble. But he's standing his ground bravely. This skeleton will... This zombie will stay... Oh no, this zombie turns around. And let me just check. Start lurches towards you, character. But it's moving quite slowly, so it takes a dash action to get up to you. Skeleton will take a swing at the guard with its sword. We'll take the 11. The 11 misses. Rock. Okay. Let me see. Vark. Okay, nice. Arcus. $16 hits. Which one was that against? Sorry, can you ping that again? I didn't see it. Oh, over on this side. Okay, so 9. And if you're going to use your starry form, bow bonus, then do that at advantage because the guiding bolt hit. Yep, that hits. And boom, down it goes. Oh, it does it. 10 Constitution saving throw for a zombie. Oh, you're right. Radiant. Yep, goes down. Good point. Radiant does matter. Okay, do you move to stay where you are? Okay, so that was Arcus. Carrick. Yep. That hits. One-handed, two-handed? Oh, it comes up with both, so that's fine. One-handed. You chop off its arm and part of its shoulder and part of its chest and is barely hanging on, but it is hanging on. Leopold. Who is muted. I'm not sure if Leopold knows that. Yep. Okay, let's get you a... Okay. Each creature... Oh, so each creature within range, so it's just the zombies then. It doesn't get the... Okay. 13 Constitution for zombies. Let's have a look. Constitution. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. They both passed. Okay, where do you hop to? Okay, boop, go. More screams from inside. And Leopold, you think one of is just on the other side of this wall. You can hear them screaming from there. Okay, the zombie. Where's the zombie? Where is that zombie? Oh, attacks the guard. The slam attack. That misses. Help! Help! Somebody help! More screams from in there. That one. Oh. 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're almost here! They're coming into the chambers! That one will stay there. Can't do anything. This one will attack the guard. The short sword misses the guard. K2. To the west, like through this wall here. Mm-hmm. Okay. They required a dash to get there. Cool. Help! Guard very bravely standing his ground, doing an excellent job. Attack, stabs this thing into the zombie. Hits the zombie. The zombie takes 2 piercing. And this guard right in front of... Oh, where is this guard? Oh, and I already did that guard. This guard. One in front of you, Leopold, looking very, very damaged. Says, protect the priestess! Protect them! Stabs at the zombie for 3 points of damage. Help! Inyoka. Okay. Okay, so dash up right next to the skeleton with K2. Help! Zombie in front of you, Leopold, attacks the guard. They slam attack. And finally, the guard, after holding these things off for so long, falls to the ground dead. 4 time more! And then the zombie... Yeah, 50-50. 1 to 3, Leopold. Not Leopold. It's going to walk in here right up next to this priestess. This zombie, same to 3. 1 to 3, Leopold. Nope, it's going for the priestess. 5, 10, 15. And it's going to attack on the priestess. Slam attack. Misses. Alright, the skeleton right next to you, K2. It's going to take her. Actually, 1 to 3, it's K2. It is K2. Skeleton takes out this short sword and just cuts across you, but rolls a 13 and just clanks off your armor. No damage done. This zombie here. Oh, we'll go for Carrick. Brings out its bloodied arm on the ground, whacks you across the head for it. Does a 17 hit Carrick? Does not, I don't think. Okay, so it clanks off your armor. Okay, the skeleton over here going for the guard with its short sword. Doof, hits the guard. Oh! Help! Help! I can't hold these things off much longer! Rock! Yep, you can get the south of K2. Yep. Yeah, assuming you didn't use all your movement to get there. Absolutely. So take a swing. Oh, that'll definitely hit. Oh, I see. I tell you what, 13 is more than enough to kill it, so won't stress about it, but it just shatters into a million pieces. Yeah. And I guess that was your movement to get there. Arcus. We'll do this. Okay. 18 hits. 10 radiant, yeah. Gonna do the combo. Okay, so add advantage. Oh, wow. Oh, 11 points of damage. Almost goes down. Looks absolutely wrecked, but not quite enough. That wasn't the best. Average critical, but still sinks into its flesh. Okay, cool. Carrick. 1-on-1 with the zombie. Uh, 9 hits. You didn't roll damage, you attacked again. That's right. You cut the zombie clear in half. And it falls to the ground in 2 pieces. But... Constitution saving throw. So it's 5 plus a damage taken. So you did 11, 14. It gets back up with 1 hit point. Holding on. Both arms gone and it's looking to bite you. Mm-hmm. Well, no, because you hit it, and that was it. It fell to the ground, and then it got back up again. If you'd done your Divine Smite on normally, then it would have worked. But unfortunately, it's not good. Do stay where you are, Carrick. Okay. Leopold, screaming from inside. This one has no arms and 1 leg. Oh! Okay, it has 1 hit points. And I don't think zombies, if it's critical, you lop off its head and its head falls into the corners. Starts gnashing there, but effectively dead. Well done. I'm on that 20s flying around. Okay. Nice turn. Okay, cool. Though she'll stay there. Where's this one? This is well, I've lost her. No, she'll stay there. She's nice and hidden under there. Zombie will attack the guard over there. Hits. And the guard is still up, but only just. This lady here is just cowering in fear as a zombie bears down on her. The skeleton that you're heading towards, K2, goes for one of the priestesses. Takes out a short sword and cuts her down. She dies. Ah! That one will wait. Attack with a short sword. Oh, and the guard protecting the north. While the east side of the building finally falls to the ground. Ah! And there are no guards left. You guys are it. Okay, K2. Nice. That hits. Is that 9 slashing? 9 slashing is enough to finish it off. It clatters down, loses its form. Okay. Tamara, bless you. May luck be on your side. I'll try. Okay, commoner to the north finally comes to her senses and dashes down to the south. This commoner will stay there. She's feeling safe there. Inyoka. Yep. Make a medicine check. Let's have a look. 17 slam. Yes, you do feel that you would be able to bring her back. Yeah, she had 4 hit points. She took 7, which is an instant kill. And then 7 brings her right back to full health. Oh, thank you. Okay. And Yoka. It's cowering in her room. Yeah, you can shoot that one. I'll give it a +2 to its AC, but absolutely you're going to get out your longbow. So Bellin, and Yoka shoots his longbow, and that hits for 5 piercing. Nice. Fuck. Okay. They'll stay there. Ooh, zombie. So the zombie right in the mix here. 1 to 2 priestess, 3 to 4 Leopold. Leopold turns around at you, Leopold. Looking slightly beat up, and it gets a massive fist and just tries to punch you right in the face, but that misses. That zombie's dead. Okay, Carrick. 1-on-1 with a zombie. Slams into you. Rolls an 18, which I believe hits. Yeah, 2. Oh, you got a 19. I thought it was 8. Fighting style? Okay, cool. So that one then will miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do skeletons move at? 30. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, it's in my chambers! Help! Rock! Yep. Nope, you can just walk straight through him. Okay, so taking the dash action, cool. And you see a skeleton up here right on a priestess as well. But sure, take the dash action. Arcus! The zombie is still standing in front of you. Not this one though. Invoking an attack of opportunity. Okay, slam! Boof! Misses. Okay, guiding bolt. That hits. Even without your combo, that's enough to finish off the zombie. And down it goes. Boom. Mostly from just if you went through this door, you would see a bunch of them all around. So it's definitely all happening to the west of you. So head west, young man. With a +5, I'll give it 3/4 cover, but yes you can. So with your starry form, not at advantage this time. Just hit +5, that's enough, that does hit. So 7 points of damage. Okay, nice. Killed one, took out the other one. Carrick. And yep, roll damage. Okay, it might come back and needs a 17. Nah, died and it stays dead. Okay, nice. Leopold. Cool. So you'll stay there. Okay. So you had this eyes on this zombie. This lady's cornered. She's just going to try and punch it. Using an unarmed strike. Not really a club, but unarmed strike. Oh, and she does. She does 1 point of damage to the zombie. Get off me! Get off me! She punches the zombie right, whoops, right in the nose. Commoners, priestess. She's going to stay there. She has a great hiding spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zombie starts approaching towards you, Leopold. She'll stay there. But the skeleton's dead. 2, 3, 4, 5. This one that you see, Leopold, this skeleton, actually takes out a short bow, tries to shoot you with its short bow, and I believe that will hit for 6 points of piercing damage, Leopold, as it sinks into your flesh. The skeleton behind it is going to do the same thing, take a shot at you with its short bow, but that one will miss. But yes, total is 6 points of damage there. And K2. That hits. So just say 5 points of damage. Oh, I'll give you 5 points of damage. Docks into the creature, recoils back, but it's still up. This commoner just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It dashes out of the temple very sensibly. And this one will cower there in fear. And Yoka. Okay. That hits, and it goes down in a heap. I'll added a 4 onto it. Well, let's see, you rolled a 6 on your d4. Let's have a look. What should it add in terms of damage? And let me just check something. Feature and traits. Oops. Okay, there. Try going into your D&D Beyond 20 Chrome add-in and look at the options there. I usually play with a life cleric, and there's like options to turn that on and off. So just check in that area. So have a look around there. Okay, cool. Commoner will cower in there. Sure. This skeleton will attack the commoner. The short sword. And she falls to the ground. Okay, rock! Okay. That hits. And the creature scatters into pieces. Nice. Okay. That is assume your turn. Arcus. Okay. Yep, she did not take critical damage, so she is on the ground, but she is not dying as the healing spirit enters into her. Nice. Is this your bonus action? Okay, it's a human shield. Nice. Carrick. Yep, that's a priestess. Yep, she's cowering, but she looks fine. Nope, that's a priestess. Okay, cool. Leopold. 13 hits, yep. 4 bludgeoning damage into the zombie. Recoils back. Oops. Wait. No, that goes to 4, and that's 8. Okay. A lot of screaming from priestesses. This zombie doesn't like being hit, Leopold. Turns back at you, slams you right in the face for a 6. That'll be a miss. The skeleton will do the same thing. We'll come right next to you, Leopold. Take out its short sword. Boom. Come on, big roll, no whammies. Misses again. K2. Okay. All right. The 12 against the skeleton will also miss. Oh, yes. 13 hits. That's a long walk. Okay, yeah. 2 and 7. Okay, so the green flame blade jumps from both of them. They're looking very injured, but they're not quite down yet. And Yolka. Okay. That hits. So is that the zombie or the skeleton? The zombie will make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13. Not quite. Goes down and it stays down. Okay, nice. Rock. I'm right behind you, says Batman. From there... Oh, yeah, +2 to its armor class, though, we'll say. You can see about half of it. Oh, that'll hit. $12 piercing from a javelin. That is... You still get another D6 on top of that. But regardless, 12 is more than enough to take it down, as it falls to the ground. And I believe that's the last skeleton. So we can get out of initiative order. And... Well, and well, thank you, thank you very much. Um, Zombie attacks aren't actually that uncommon, but the amount that invaded us, and it sounds like all over the city as well. This is more serious than it's ever been before. But to ask you who's in charge, that'd be Sister Lawrence. Sister Lawrence! Sister Lawrence! Oh, Sister Lawrence. And the rest of the priestess come out. And it seems as only the guards, 3 guards died. And 1 priestess. They come around and says, "Oh, this is a sad day. I don't know where the zombies, as I said, have attacked before, but never quite in this mass. And the people have prayed to protect us. Well, I guess they did their job. I saw them. They were so brave, and you were brave too. Thank you. What should we call you? Do you have a collective noun, or you're just a bunch of adventurers?" You are not wrong. But there's only so much place inside Port Nyanzaru. We need to, just build where we can. I mean, things are pretty desperate out here in Mala's throat. And you look, and there's if you see on the map, there's these long bridges that span over the side of it, and it's kind of down in a deep gorge. So it's really good for funneling creatures in, I guess. So it's a defendable spot, but there was just so many zombies this time. I don't know how we can thank you. All we have is 5 gallons of Tej, and actually this potion which will heal you if you get into trouble again. Sure can. Tej is, I'll get you an actual description. Okay, this is what it is exactly. That is what Tej is. I think that is a honey mead, I guess. Yeah. So, well, yes. Yeah, that's about 40 pounds of beer, effectively. Well, very brave of you. I think the Leopold's got some scars, and K2. Actually, K2 looks the worst. You look the worst yourself. Unfortunately, we've not been blessed with those gifts. We're we have other gifts, but healing, unfortunately, is not one of them. We like to think of ourselves as lucky. Like we're attacked by a horde of zombies, and we lost a guards, a priestess, and you came to our aid. If it weren't for you, it would have been much worse. So luck be on our side because you came to save us. We rely on luck. is the Temple of Timora. I'll put that in the chat if you like. Oh, lost it. I'll have it for you in just a second. Yeah, Timora. Oh no! I mean, we're in a vulnerable place where we are, and we've had zombies wander in here, and like one or two of them wasn't an issue for the guards. I mean, that's why we paid them. But this amount, we've never seen it before. And actually, you all take a closer look at the zombies because you can't help yourself, and the skeletons as well. And they all have a blue triangle on their head. Like right in the center of the forehead is a blue, kind of upside down equilateral triangle. Just pray to Timora that the odds will be in your favor. This is what the symbol looks like, but completely covers blue in the center. We have no idea. We have had zombies wander in from the jungle before, and as I said, the guards dealt with them pretty easily, but none of them had a blue triangle. That's most unusual. Well, you look at the skeletons. It looks like it's almost engraved on there, like somebody purposefully put it there. And you look at the zombies, and it looks kind of like engraved, I guess, into their flesh as well. So on the skeleton, it's right into the bone. On the zombies, it's more like a tattoo, I guess. But looks it was put there purposefully. Make a medicine check. You're not sure. They could have had these triangles on their head in life, or maybe when they died, somebody put it there. You're not sure. You didn't notice any, but they're the thing you weren't particularly paying close attentions to people's foreheads. So, but you've not noticed any triangles on people's foreheads. Yeah. I mean, there was 6 zombies. The zombies didn't have anything, but there'd be 6 short bows and 6 short swords. If you want to collect those up, you can maybe get something for them. They're not the best, but and a short bow he wanted. How many arrows? Let's say 30. To be honest, I'm not going to stress about ammunition, so don't stress about ammunition yourself. Well, we have some dead to bury, unfortunately. I don't know if you want to stay for the service. We have a fairly long service here. It should take 4 or 5 hours. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. Oh, I understand. I understand. Well, thank you again. I pray that you enjoy the Tej and that healing potion would be useful for you as well. But thank you. Are you interested in being guards? We pay a silver piece a day. Sure, easy enough to do. Same with rock, I think, through someone as well. You get your javelins back, no problem. Okay. Well, the two paladins do the cleric. There's just Inyoka and Leopold, I think. Huh? Yeah. It's very clean and clinical and a beautiful vial with a little stopper on top. So definitely not of nature. Okay. So just a normal healing potion. So 2d4 plus 2. Okay. What would you gentlemen like to do? Sure. Well, don't roll like that again, though. Sure. Okay, so you head over back to the Grand Souk. Souk is another word for a market. And, my best friends, come over here. I have deals for you. Let's start on a fresh foot. What do you need? What do you want? A good deal. Yes, ignore that, buffoon. You can deal with me. What can I help you with? Okay. Let me just look those up. A good old player's handbook. And so you have 5 short swords, right? Six, so there's 5 left. So for the short swords, I could give you 3 gold pieces per short sword. So that's 15. The short bows, I could give you 10 gold pieces for the short bows. 10 each, yeah. So 50 altogether for the short bow. Okay. Is there something else I could get for you, my friend? Three javelins. For 3 javelins, 1.5 gold pieces. Oh, insect repellent. Well, I have this Vial of Salve, which sells for gold pieces and contains 20 applications of the grease. And this will protect you for 24 hours. So good for an entire day. Yep. So 1 gold piece, like that, contains 20 applications of odorless grease and it lasts for 24 hours. There's a full description of what it does. Uh, 10 total. Okay, so obviously 10 gold pieces. And note that down somewhere. So you bought... this is exactly what the incense does. It is slightly different. Just there in roll 20. Oh, I have some rations for sale if you're interested. For an entire day's worth of rations, we'll say 5 silver pieces. To get you 2. So that would be 8 days. So you put down 4 gold pieces, right? Yeah, so that would be 8 days worth of rations. She did not, but she would point out that you're wandering around in the jungle looking for a needle in a haystack. So, might get lucky, you might stumble upon what you're looking for, you might not. So, who knows? But just for scale, and you do have this map of Chult. I will point out a couple of things. I'll make those hexes a bit more obvious. Just give me a sec. So there are the hexes that you'll be traveling on. And note two things. That on rivers, it takes you 2 days. You can get 2 days hexes on a river. If you're hacking your way through the jungle, 1 hex per day. So hopefully that gives you a sense of scale about exactly how far. Like, you know, if it's over here in the Valley of Dread, that's a long trip. It might be here. It might be here. You got no idea what you're looking for. Okay. Okay. Of the incense or the salve? Okay, sure. Well, that's just a silver, I think. Yeah, silver. Okay, that would be a gold then. Okay. 10 gold worth? Oh, sure. Yep. Carrick? Okay, another. Okay, so 1 gold piece for the 20 salves and rations. You're going to buy 10 days, you said? 20, so that would be 10, altogether 11 gold pieces. Sorry, I'm just going to take the very sensible suggestion for party loot. Just let me do that. Is it gonna work? No. Okay. Okay, there's a party loot sheet now there, Mr. K2. So feel free to do it. Should just be should be obvious. Okay, so here is a detail for the rain catcher. Yeah, that's a good question. I think that's right. You need 2 gallons of fresh water per day. I think it's a gold piece. Let me check. Yeah, a gold piece. A rain catcher costs a gold piece. Yep, it's a nice round 1 gold piece. Yep. Okay. Those who have been in Port Nyanzaru know for a fact that if you do that, anybody who's selling magical potions outside of Prince Wakanga will tend to find themselves with a dagger in their back. I mean, they have their own, they have a monopoly on each of their respective areas. Like some people, like magic weapons, his happens to be potions. So people who send potions outside of his area of influence will tend to be dead. Okay. Oh yeah, we can say you find her around the ports and various places, and she can meet back with you at the Thundering Lizard if you like. Okay, so you start heading back towards the Thundering Lizard. Whereabouts are you? No, she's going to meet you up as you leave for the next day. And remember, she saw wizards in red robes in the Aldani Basin, which is right at the south of the river, according to her. Everything's a bit fuzzy. No one has any good maps of Chult, but that's what she says. Okay, so you start heading back to the Thundering Lizard, looking to meet up with Salida. As you pass through this center fountain, Leopold, you see a beggar grabbing you by your end of your robe and says, "Hey, you got a copper piece, mister? Got a copper piece? Yeah, any money would be great. Help. He... Oh, I've lost him. Where's he gone? Ah! What? Sorry, lost it. Sorry, just a sec. What? Sorry, just a sec. Sorry about this. Ah, there we go. Sorry. Yes, he does look draggled down. I mean, he's got robes on because this is the style here, but the robes have patches on it and wrecked, and it would normally be a nice white splendid robe, but this one is tattered and shabby. So, You have my blessing. Yes, my blessing. I bless you. Best of luck in the jungle. And he takes the gold piece. And then he is kind of on his feet, prostrate, and he grabs hold of your robes and starts pulling himself up and up and up until he's face to face with you. Do you do anything? He stinks. Yeah. And he breathes right in your face with several of his teeth rotten. It's hard to tell what's worth his breath or his general stank, but he looks you dead in the eye. And a lot of beggars have mental health problems, and this one looks as if he has one. But all of a sudden, the tics and stuff, he just locks you dead in his face, his emotion expressionless. And he says, "The Ancient One, beneath the Forbidden City, gives birth to a terrible god. The Snake Men, they know! And then looks around, panic, and and he runs off into the crowd. Okay, so you carry on to the Thundering Lizard. Okay, this time relatively uneventful. Nobody accosts you or anything. What would you like to do? So you head into the tavern. Salida is there. Greetings, my friends. It is good to see you. We have preparations almost complete. How goes your exploration of the Port Nyanzaru? Well, what have you got? Well, those are all the good things for sure. And we have secured canoes. That is a good thing. I know that the river Shoshin Star will get us far down into the Aldani Basin. Beyond that, I don't know. I mean, what exactly are we looking for? Have you worked that out? What is it? Her grandfather. Who is this grandfather? Artist Simba? Okay, we will look. Are they joining us for this mission? Malcolm says, if you remember, Annette is looking for the wizards with the red robes in the Aldani Basin. She is joining you, and someone called Zandala is looking for her grandfather, Artis Cimber. Oh, do you know what exactly it is? Well, I mean, we can wander around the jungle. What are we looking for? Is it a temple? Is it a ruin? Is it a city? What are we looking for? And do you know anything at all about the location of the city, or just in the jungle? Well, the further south we go, of course, the less familiar the terrain will be. It might be just a matter of lucking upon the city. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best to keep you safe. I mean, if you look, I mean, so you have a history with this Artis Cimber. Tell me, what is this history? Well, we could, if you like, if you're interested in returning to Mesdero. I mean, it's a bit out of our way, but Mesdero is over here. We know where that is, but by all accounts, it sounds as if the city itself has fallen. Well, I think we need to decide. I mean, I'm happy to take you wherever if you're interested in going to Mesdero. Yeah, I mean, the place is in the ruins as far as I know. But if you look, I'm confused. Are you looking to find Artis Cimber, or are you looking to avoid Artis Cimber? Okay, so find the Artis Cimber, but relationships between you, Karak, and the Artis Cimber, whoever this creature that is, it will be complicated, but we can deal with that when we can. And I believe we have 2 canoes. Okay, well, that'll be plenty. That is enough for 12 people. And if this Annette has contacted me, by the way, I'm happy to take her with us. That'll bring us up to 8 people. So 2 canoes should be plenty. Tell me, is there anything else I need to know? If you had asked me a year ago, Leopold, I would think you crazy. Yes, we got zombies and skeletons in Port Nyanzaru, but maybe the maximum of 3 at a time. And if we saw them coming, people would shoot them with arrows. But now you ask me today. I've been doing some initial scouting out in the wilderness while I've just checking the path will be safe for you. And I can tell you initially as we travel, for the first couple of days at least, we will be completely free of zombies and the undead. But I can tell you that jungles seems to be teeming with the undead now. Zombies, skeletons, and even worse creatures. And Nyoka, I know you have the wisdom of the forest. Tell me, what do we do about the dinosaurs? You're forgetting your Zulu? That is all very wise. This is, Anyoka, you are not the ones with words. You do not speak a lot, but you could be the most valuable person out there in the jungle, having been there before. I think if we do this right, the dinosaurs could well turn out to be our allies, and these undead could quite be our enemies. So treat the dinosaurs with respect, and they will treat you with respect. So, yes, but yes, Leopold, that's teeming with undead. Some areas worse than others. I've heard rumors, I'm not sure whether this is true or not, but I've heard rumors of undead zombies as well, which is kind of the worst of both worlds. And I know there's undead dinosaurs, yes. The worst possible combination of both, I guess. Yeah, is it any more questions? Anything I need to sort out? Well, potions of healing can never go astray. I believe there is maybe... as I said, respect the creatures as much as you can. They are beasts, of course, and there might be, say, a misunderstanding. Maybe you walk into the territory, they don't like it, they don't have a personal vendetta against you as such, but they might attack you nevertheless on the hunting grounds, mating grounds, things like this. If you want to calm the beast down as opposed to take it down, then maybe a portion of animal friendship would not go astray. And of course, potions of healing as well. And I must say, I heard you, Rock, won the dinosaur race. That's great. You maybe have got a few coin. Spend your coin now. There is not much to be bought out in the jungle. Maybe Camp Righteous or Camp Vengeance would sell us stuff. But beyond that, it's a jungle. There is no inns, there is no taverns, there is no shops. And if it comes to the thing you're going to die, say, oh, maybe I wish I had bought that potion. Then spend up now would be my advice. Zandala for one. Let me clarify. So there's a half elf. It's a half elf called Zandala. She says Ada Simba is her father, and she's worried. She thinks he's an old fool going off on a stupid mission, and she wants you to bring him back. So Zandala is the daughter of Ata Simba, and she's worried, and she wants you to bring him back to Port Nyanzaru. She's worried about him. And she also said Artisimba goes around with this weird lizard creature that smells. Smelly lizard. No. No. In the Aldani Basin, and she's coming with you. In nets. Player's handbook, but when you're selling it, it goes for less than half so far. Sure. Okay. Okay. Nice and straightforward. Love it. Yep. Well, what exactly do you mean by finding Artisimba? Where are we finding him? You're saying we should go to Mesero? Well, of course, I once again I can take you wherever you wish to go, but I mean, there's the Camp Righteous, Camp Vengeance. But as you can see, Mesero is quite out of our way. So I think we need to make a decision now. Where do we go? Mesero. Um, yeah, that's what Zandala said. Well, she said that's by far the most common way for people to start heading out in the jungle, because you get a decent way in there along the river, and you get to two outposts, I guess. So it sounds like a Mesero is off the table. Okay, Camp Righteous and Camp Vengeance it is then. So the river shown star, and we will bring Annette along. And my understanding of Annette is she is a critic of some repute. She studied well. She knows some limited magic. She's the best critic out there, but let's put it this way, she'll need protecting. No. Is there anything else? All right. I'll finish making preparations, And I will meet you. Let's meet here first light tomorrow. We'll set off. So any affairs you have to settle, any purchases, now is the time to do it. Otherwise it is off into the jungle. I mean, normally they go for 50 gold pieces, but you're on a peninsula far away from Waterdeep, far away from Baldur's Gate, so prices go up. Okay. What is this rabbit? He's a Haragon. He is no rabbit. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. That is my right. Now, I know there's a lot of gold pieces out there, so don't stress if you get a day or two behind. I'll understand. Well, if you'd like to pay me 3 days' worth now, I would not say no. But I understand. I did say 5 gold pieces per day, but you just said you'd set 3 days aside. So I thought, cut out the middleman. But that's fine. Pay me day by day. I understand. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I plan to do my best. This is my job. This is how I make my living. Though I must say, as I said, the deeper we go into the jungle, the less I will be familiar with it. But I'll do my best to guide you as best I can. Rock gave 46, didn't he? Yeah, we had 46. Yeah, at a cost of 25 gold pieces in materials. Um, well, this is, I'm just going to say, is an unfamiliar territory to you, so you're not really familiar with the plants. Let me think about that. It's got this. Yeah, that's the other thing. To make the potions, you have to sit down and make the potions, right? And well, there's A, gathering components, and B, constructing the potions as well. That's not a trivial thing to do. Like it might take a day, I'm guessing, to formulate the potion. I mean, these are things usually people do, you know, like in labs, or whatever the old world equivalent of labs are. And they get the potions, ingredients, and they spend the day putting it together, and then they sell it. So, yeah, hard. It's possible, but hard, we'll say. Okay. Do you wish to buy a potion of healing? 80 gold pieces. Okay, so Wakanga sells you that for 80 gold pieces. And who is taking the potion of healing? Leopold Scott one, I believe. Yeah. There we go, Carrick. So, did I hear that right? Everybody in this party can heal, maybe not in Nyoka yet, but in Nyoka soon? Is that right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Just let me click on this little drag and drop here. Difficulty level, easy, hard, extreme, accept. Okay. The meat grinder is not on. Once again, if you die, you die. No coming back. No -4s to stuff like we had before. Death is final. Unless you work out this death curse. In the temple. Well, not all of them will be like that, but you're right. You're 20th level, right? I'll cast like your blade song thing where you zoom around, right? That takes time, right? 5 or 6 attacks, and then what's the ray of light? You had lots of different effects. I forget what it's called. Yeah, that. I attack with my sword. Okay, great. Next turn. I shoot with my bow. Great. Next turn. Okay. Well, it seems we've got everything we need. I guess we depart first thing in the morning. One final thing happens before you head off into the jungle. As you've left the Thundering Lizard to go to see Wakanga, A man comes up to you, Arcus, and he whispers in your ear something. Then he collapses onto the ground. He just walks up to you, stumbles, whispers into your ears, Arcus. And this is what he says. And then he collapses to the ground, seemingly unconscious. Just thump. He just looks, he's breathing, but his eyes are open and looks unconscious, basically. Sleeping, unconscious, something like that. Medicine check, yep. He just needs time. He's not injured. He should be fine. Just a matter of when he wakes up. And you said you shared it with the party, but I don't think you shared it with the party. Oh, what? Oh, what happened? What happened? I, two dragonborns, a heron gone, one of those. I'm supposed to find you guys. What did I say? What's going on? Did you call me? I'm confused. What did I whisper? You're just determined not to say that out loud, right? Share it with a group, copy and paste. I have no idea what any of that means. What time is it? And you guess it's sort of late afternoon. Late afternoon? What? That doesn't make any sense. Last 12 hours, I just a blank. All I know is that I had a driving desire for you 6 people to find you, give you this message, and that's it. I mean, you look puzzled, you look confused. I feel I'm not very helpful. I'm just as puzzled and confused as you are. Oh, maybe. I mean, I'm just a fisherman here at Port Nyanzaru. I don't know much. I'm confused. Did you call? Is this some sort of trick? Bringing in some fish to Port Nyanzaru. That was it, and it seems a number of hours have passed since then. I have no memory of the last 12 hours, aside from a driving need to find people matching your description. So if this is not some trick that you have done, then someone has sent me. But you're gonna... all I remember is a driving need to find you. I don't know who sent me on this. Yeah, I guess. And Mbala, I know, is south of Camp Vengeance. And I guess this Orolanga, whatever it is east of there. I don't know what Orolanga is. So I'm sorry. This is very confusing for me. sure can. Okay, so with that 14 and a 21, he does seem generally confused. He doesn't know what's going on. For those of you who are native to Chult, those who didn't get transported here, can you make me a history check, please? Sure. Yep. Oh, there we go. So you know that Orolunga is an ancient city, but hasn't been seen for a long time. So an ancient city, no one has thought to live there. Yeah. And it's a very ancient jungle civilization, like with ziggurats and things like that. And I only recently learned that a ziggurat is like a pyramid with stairs up the side and kind of a flat top. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, yes. So that's what you know. It's an ancient city, but has fallen into repair. No one has thought to live there anymore. Okay. Is there anything else people wish to do before we part down the jungle? All right. So cool. So if you haven't long rested already, feel free to long rest up. And early in the morning, you meet Salida. Annette is there. And I think next week, this is a perfect place to stop. We can move out into the jungles of Chult first thing next week. How does that sound, guys? Say goodbye to civilization. Don't know what you expected, but that is indeed what's going to happen. Okay, my gentlemen, thanks for gaming, and we'll catch you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.